sort of timing push necessarily. I do like the Death Prophet a lot more when you're picking it with defensive supports. When you have like a Dazzle or an Oracle or something that just lets the Death Prophet play however she wants in fights. And then still have that little bit of extra survivability to back the tower with their wave. Alright, there you go. Nando, what's he gonna do here? He can't clear the wave nearly fast enough. The battery assault's coming in. TNC just giving them the move click. They're not even aggroing the tower. They're just letting the creeps do it. The TP's coming in from LeumiK trying to help out. Another Ion Shell coming up. Tim's now laying in with the auto attacks, and that's just first blood. TNC man. With the punish.
I mean, to me, that's actually Nando's mistake. Like, he came out fully not respecting the fact that they can't make that
at all. 147 taking some damage down bottom, but he does have the Enfeeble over on the puck, so not really taking much damage there. Raven actually finding some pretty decent CS, and the wave is pushing forward, so a little bit of space. Unfortunately for 147, his pull camp has been pushing in quite a bit. Nando gonna get the avalanche off, preventing Tims from getting in, but there's the surge. There's also a cog available. Tims just going in with the battery assault for the time being. Nando does not actually have a toss. Tims pops down the cogs, does not get Nando inside of it, and now a little bit of a turnaround as LeumiK comes over. They're gonna harass Tims a bit, but I don't know if they actually get this kill. There's an avalanche. He does have the tree grab, in fact. They might bring him down. He's got the boots. They can't lob the tree at him. The range creep's getting in the way. And he will be able to escape. Oh, and meanwhile at mid, Kuku is in between the tier 1 and the tier 2. Almost finishing off Karl. That last auto attack, not quite enough. He's baiting him a little bit with these wand charges, in fact.
And the spell builds are generally the best way to recover when you have a start like this. Because honestly, it doesn't matter that he's doing very poorly. It might matter now as Tims comes around.
Yeah, they got him slowed down. A couple auto attacks. All they needed to do is drive him back towards Kuku. I don't think they even really need any damage from Tims there.
Yep, make that decision. The game could just, you know, change very rapidly.
Surging Tims forward. Nando, nice Avatos combo back and keep Tims at bay, but Sam H still closing in on him. They were saving the battery assault. They knew that that toss combo was going to happen, and now they bring in Kuku. The toss goes out, but Nando, I think he's still dead. Can they finish him off? A little bit more damage. They definitely needed that rotation from the DP, I think, to find that kill. And that might be all the window that Raging Potato needs. Nope. Actually, now with another Spirit Lance slow coming through, Tims just going to cut him off. He does manage to grab the bouncer, but looks like Raging Potato 100% dead. Raven just going to snag that last hit, keep himself afloat in terms of farm. TNC, almost a 2k net worth lead, 1.5k experience, 4 kills. They've got LeumiK here on the mid lane, it looks like. Kinetic Field's going to get dropped down. Raging Potato arrives. He also just takes a Spirit Siphon for his troubles. This Death Prophet doing a lot of work in the early game for TNC. Yeah, I mean, this tier 1 tower, I mean, it's not really one build or the other just yet. He's not really committed. Nando gonna get Fiend's Grips. I mean, he does have a little bit of status resistance, but it's not gonna save him here. He gets the avalanche off, but Tims quickly finishes him off. Wait. Didn't get any... Too far away to stop you cutting the wave quickly. They're gonna toss in on top of Tims. Raging Potato threatens the ultimate, doesn't need to pop it just yet, but he does actually get silenced up. Can they burst him in time? They might be able to. Raging Potato's dead. Tims is still alive. It's a 1-for-1 so far. The Static Storm Kinetic Field getting dropped down, but it's just not doing any damage in the face of this Death Prophet, who now runs forward. Karl out of spirits. They're going to Nightmare him up. He's also dead. The Silence doing so much work in that fight. Yaj looks like he should be able to escape, but that ends up being a 3-for-0. Execration. That was not the fight that they were hoping for underneath that enemy tier 1 tower.
No, steals the regen here, but Yaj might pay for it. He doesn't have orb. His blink's being cancelled right now. He can't phase, but it's a very short phase because it's low level, and I don't think that regen rune was worth it. Kuku now picks up yet another kill. And the damage issue, we just saw it there, right? The Brewmaster split doesn't go off.
Be the one remaining hope for Execration is that they can just get a super fat PL and he can kind of carry them. They are going to go onto the Clockwork once again. Tim's taking damage, but he's super tanky. The Static Storm also getting dropped, potentially just where he breaks the coil, managing to run back through. They popped a lot for that kill. TNC still hiding inside the trees. Sam H, 3 points up in the vacuum. Primal Split going to get popped. Raven might now arrive, just working on the pandas. Doesn't have a care in the world. Actually might even be able to bring down the Storm Bruling. They send the Tiny up into the air, vacuum him back. No mana left. Gets Fiend's Gripped up. And that is going to be the end of him. And they just got the, once again, just the Clockwork kill. Karl does get some damage on the mid-tier 1, but...
Damage. I mean, apart from the Brewmaster and Ember, but again, it's just...
And well, poor Raging Potato, I mean, he pops the shrine, but that's just bonus value for TNC on that kill. Oh, man. And now what? Hook gonna catch across over onto Yaj and his puck. He doesn't get the phase shift off, but it's only level 3, and now he gets pushed back by the cogs before his blink dagger comes back off cooldown. Oh, even they found the puck once again. Yaj able to jaunt himself a little bit further out. He's got the phase shift. Should be able to blink, but Raven cutting down those trees. Is the rocket flare gonna scout him? No. Alright, looks like he should be okay. So Raven straight back to farming, working straight towards the Manta. They get the grip over onto the Brewmaster. He's silenced up. They do manage to cancel the grip from 147, but it just does not matter. They're moving wherever they want. Raven's pushing top, rest of the team pushing down mid. They do finally end up losing the tier 1 at bottom, but they'll happily take the tier 2 in exchange, it looks like. Hype a lot this game, even just in terms of, you know, potentially saving somebody from getting bursted by the tiny. Almost all the damage on Execration, at least for now, is still magical. Right? Yeah. Karl. Alright. Raven once again going to be going for that Scotty. This seems to be TNC kind of settling into their Primal Split's being popped bottom, but I think this is more to try and save the Brewmaster than it is to get any kills. And the hookshot is actually off cooldown, so I would anticipate that Tim's going to try for that once he pops out. Raging Potato, is he going to be able to escape? 1437. Maybe doesn't want to use the Fiend Script. Nice rocket flare, going to scout him just a little bit, and now they get to hook in. Raging Potato looking 100% dead. Just going to be some Spirit Vessel charges for the Clockwork. And they'll go join the rest of the team in pushing in this bottom tier 2. So the last out can quite easily go high ground here. They know that the Primal Split is also on cooldown. Kuku getting comboed, gets tossed out of the Static Storm. It's actually going to just prevent the rest of the team from coming over, but Kuku pops the BKB and just runs in. He's going through everybody. They cancel the TP out on the Tiny. He's going to be finished off. Execration trying for a cute play, isolating the Death Prophet from her team, but it just does absolutely nothing. Kuku laps it off, and they go straight onto the lane of Rax, looking like it is going to be probably like a 25-26 minute GG in game 1, maybe.
Oh, it could be right now, man. Raging Potato in a lot of trouble. He's going to get brought down. Pub getting pushed back. Silence and gripped. They're touching him every other way. TNC will get the tier 3. Exorcism has ended, but they could just right-click it down. That is 2 lane of Rax with 1 Exorcism. That's what I call value.
Yeah, that's this is a real get out of my game moment, I think, from TNC. They don't have to go anywhere. They're all healing up. Look at the Darkseer's HP regen. He's got 50.1 HP regen. Picks the 12 HP regen talent as well. He's not going anywhere. Raven still has the Aegis. Mega Creep's coming up 25 minutes in. Yeah, all Execration can do is watch.
A pretty poor draft by LeumiK.
Yeah, I feel like they outdrafted themselves a little bit. Just with the lineup. Oh, the sound's coming out before the Primal Split can even be used. Nando tossing his teammates into their death. There's a good game well played being called, but not before LeumiK hits the ground. Raging Potato coming back, and once again he's being Nightmare. Can he get the ultimate off? No. They just won't even let him. The Ancient explodes before he can even get it off. And Brewmaster sits there dejected. Poor Execration just got completely manhandled here in game 1.